A man who has been charged for murder in 2 separate homicides is now the person of interest in an investigation into human remains found in Niagara Falls. 62-year-old Richard Fox of Buffalo was charged in January for the killing of Marquita Mall. A month later, Fox was also charged for the killing of Cassandra Watson. Now, Niagara Falls police say they are investigating skeletal remains wrapped in a tarp in the basement of a home on Orleans Avenue, where Fox once lived. 7 News senior reporter Maki Becker has been following this story from the very beginning, and tonight is sharing the voices of the landlord and neighbors of the property where these new remains were found.
I was surprised by finding out that it was a body found there, especially right there in my backyard.
Like, oh wow, Richard. Yeah, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. Right across the street.
Shocking news as neighbors on Orleans Avenue learned that skeletal remains of an unidentified woman were found in the basement of a neighboring home, and that their old neighbor Richard Fox, charged in the murders of 2 Buffalo women whose remains were found off a trail in Chautauqua County, is now considered a person of interest in this investigation.
It's shocking. It's shocking, and I couldn't believe myself what I've been dealing with.
That's the voice of Fox's old landlord and boss. He says Fox lived at that house in 2022 while doing odd jobs on his properties. He eventually fired him. A few months before he was arrested, he says Fox contacted him in a desperate state.
He was texting me. He was, like, help me, I'm dying, I don't have food.
I spoke with neighbors here on Orleans Avenue, and they all tell me they're very shocked by what's taken place. I talked to one woman who did not want to go on camera, but she tells me something really chilling. About 2 years ago, when she moved here, she heard screams in the neighborhood, and she didn't know where it was coming from. She called the police, nothing came of it. But now she's wondering, could it have been the victim that was found in the basement? Another neighbor told me that when police were searching the house, he saw a cadaver dog go straight to the basement window.
One that makes it over here, and then make it right here. He was just like,
And that's shocking news, is to know somebody, and especially being that we all lived here when he lived here, and people was like, oh wow, he was a serial killer.
Now police are working to put a face and a name to this currently unidentified woman. Maki Becker, 7 News, Niagara Falls.